This light is really bright. It's like, whoa, blinding. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, for those of you who want to call in, where are the videos, hun? Did we switch, are they on here?
What videos?
Our weigh-in videos?
No, they're on my phone still, so we never did that. It's up there right now. We didn't think of it.
Wouldn't they have transferred onto here?
No, my phone, my pictures don't transfer.
Can you put your password in?
Yes.
But
we weighed in this morning.
We'll post those videos later. We will post them.
I have to post them, you can post them.
Yeah, we'll post those videos later.
I should have done on my phone.
Yeah. Well, my phone's up there too, but they would be on my iPad.
It's not on my phone, or it's not on my iPad. So we did weigh in this morning. I weighed in at, I went up 1.7. That's all I remember.
This is the old house weigh-in.
Yeah. Oh wow, I weighed less then.
That was, yeah.
So yeah, so I weighed in, I was up 1.7. I'm not overly worried because I don't see comments on there.
Oh, because it always disappears. I have to add the comments.
Okay, so okay, cool.
And I'm down 1.8.
So it's amazing for him.
I went down 1.8.
And we're not worried.
No.
Like we know what we're doing. Yes. We know what we're doing. We know what we're working out every day. Saban needs his own chair, so I'm gonna move him to the side here.
We'll come in between us.
Yeah. So we've been, we continue to work out. We still do.
We know this is going to be a different journey right now.
Yeah. It's not going to be the same.
It's not going to be the same right now. And what we realized too is, don't forget, we never did physical activity the way we've been doing it because we're doing a lot of classes and a lot of walking. We're normally used to doing stairs and then doing the elliptical and the treadmill. And then we're doing a class here and there within the week. Now we're just doing these classes 5 days a week. I cannot lie, my breasts hurt right now. Like my side boob hurts. And I've been telling everybody this and oh, it hurts so bad. And it's because I'm using muscles that I'm not used to using. So I know that the journey is going to be different this time. I might not notice it on the scale, but I might see it on as how my clothes is fitting or how my chest is changing. And I need the iPad still.
I was fixing
this.
He
keeps forgetting the iPad, but we didn't have YouTube up for comments yet. The comments keep disappearing on this one. I don't know why.
Maybe because there's no new comments, and so I would just leave it.
No, there are some. Do you guys get motivated to go work out? You know how we get motivated?
We tricked ourselves.
We trick ourselves by saying we have to do it.
Yeah, well, not just that. By scheduling the workshops every night, Monday to Friday for 6 o'clock with all of you, it's forcing us to actually have to go.
Yeah.
It's forcing us to have to go and stand up and actually work out. Because, yeah, back in the day, if we were stuck at home constantly, we would just not do anything. We would basically sit on our butts and be lazy. And we said we can't do that this time because we don't know how long we'll be in this situation. No, we can't take this weeks or months of what's happening and like regain or undo all the hard work we've done. So we decided this time we need to be accountable. So we decided to work out with you guys. So
this is not a workout session right now.
Yes.
This is a 30-minute workshop.
Yeah.
Our workouts are Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, we've decided to give ourselves a little bit of a leeway just because we're doing a lot more workout and different workout. Yeah. But what I was going back to as well is the fact that when we are working out during the week when we were going to work, we were getting machines in, which is a lot more cardio. Now we're doing a lot more physical activity. So we're going to see our weight losses. Maybe you did go up on weight, but maybe you've gained some muscle that you don't even realize, right?
I've done a lot of stuff this week. Like, we've done a lot of classes, and we're going to do the same thing next week. So
we recorded a challenge this week, too.
We recorded a challenge Thursday, that you guys will see this week. Rosie and Kim have already seen it. We gave them a preview. So they can give you a little tidbit of what's going on. And Kim said she loved the body. Yeah, we love a body, too. That's why we keep doing it every night. So we're hoping that by us doing this every night, it encourages you to join us every night as well. We're being accountable to you. You're being accountable to us. So together, we're promising each other we're going to do activity every night. So that's helping us be accountable.
Completely. That's how we get motivated to work out.
That's how we do it.
So if anybody, so we've already talked about our weight right now. We want to talk about you guys. So if anybody's interested in chatting with us on FaceTime, because that's what we did last time.
Just send a message.
Send a message to Nick Tremblay, Nick On Facebook.
Our Facebook page.
Or our Facebook page, so we
Yeah.
can do a video chat. So anybody who's interested in doing a video chat, please send us a message.
Yeah.
We would love to speak, to talk to you guys and see how you guys are doing right now on technically week two for us.
Two for
And
us.
it could be varied for a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
We've, is that Nick? I don't have that message there. Oh, Rosie. There we go. Calling you, Rosie.
So we did 10 workshops this morning. We called across. It's Rosie.
Say hi.
Rosie's here with us. How's it going?
Obviously you're good. Oh, no, there I am.
There you are.
I'm pretty. I have no hair right now because my hair's up in little pigtails.
That's cool though.
Pigtails. Yes, there's pigtails in the back. I see that.
So how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. It's a bit hard. I got to admit, it's me and my parents. As much as I love the fact that I can be with them, it's still hard when it's only two people you really have that constant connection with.
Yeah.
And I also have to stay away from them for a certain amount because they're older.
Yeah.
I worry about doing them something.
Yeah.
And today I was told to F off at the supermarket, so that was a bit off.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Because she wasn't following the lines on the thing there that says scan this far back. But people are anxious and that's gonna happen and people are gonna do things.
Well, actually, that's a great segue because look at what ended up happening for us, Rosie. I don't know if you guys saw on our YouTube channel, we released a video on Friday and it was about massage therapy and it was one of our favorite things. And someone who is in the medical profession right now sent a message underneath it and actually posted and was not mean in any way, but was just like, I hope you guys filmed this a while ago. I hope this is not something recent because, I work in the field. And then also emailed us and explained to us saying, I wasn't trying to be rude. I hope you guys aren't mad at me. So we replied back and forth and there was no anger whatsoever. I think what ends up happening is in a time like this, we really need to understand each other and communicate better.
And not jump to conclusions.
And not jump to conclusions.
Well, the minute she went outside, I followed behind her. She ended up having a smoke, so she was probably anxious and needing a cigarette.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's life.
And everybody's stress level is different.
Yeah, and I gained 0.6 this week, but I'm totally not stressed about it because you know what? We're in this crazy time. There's absolutely no way we can really deal with that. There's no way of knowing. It's not like, and what I did this week was I started reflecting. About a year ago is when I started Weight Watchers. It was again, and I was at my lowest point, and I was anxious, and it was painful anxiety. I know you all talk about it. That chest pain, and it feels panicky. I have anxiety, but it's not like that anymore. And it's because it's just things we can't control.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I've also upped my exercise. Like I've been doing 15,000 steps a day.
That's amazing.
So when you up that, I assume my body is taking its time to adjust.
That's
and
what I like. That's what I feel myself as well. Like that's what I feel too, Rosie. I think I don't know if you froze there, but that's what I feel as well. Like for me, I know I went up this week, but I'm not worried about it. We're eating super healthy.
Yeah.
We're tracking right now. I'm doing all the right choices. So I'm just gonna wait it out like I've done last time. Yep.
We're not perfect humans, and you know what? I know there are people discouraged when they see gains right now, but I have a friend who made a comment that you should consider yourself in some ways privileged that you're able to gain weight in a situation like this because it means you have food.
Yeah.
There are people out there who just don't have stuff.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, we are very lucky when we have to when we look at when we think about that. We have food, but even Nick made a realization earlier this week.
I said this to a few meetings this morning. I'll pass you, Rosie.
Okay, Rosie, thank you so much, Rosie. Thanks for chatting with us. We're gonna log on with some.
I can't take all your time.
We love you.
Love you too.
So one of the things that I kind of like hit me yesterday. I was in the bathroom. I weighed myself, and I've put on weight recently. Like I know I have. I've not recently. The last few months, we've not been able to kind of go down from this area we've been in. We've been in the 180s, and we've been sticking to it. And this morning when I weighed on the scale, it says 189.8. But if I remember when I used to weigh 289 pounds. If you would have told me then that I could weigh 189, I would have consistently, I would have slapped you across the face and said you're lying to me.
BS.
I would have said bull crap. I would have said that's no way.
Yeah.
But yet I'm here and I'm harping about the fact that I put on 10 pounds. So I should not for sure give up and say, that's it. I'm not going to try anymore But I'm not gonna stress myself about that 10 pounds. I'm already way better off than I was.
Called in a group chat instead of a single chat. So
Yeah.
I will fix that.
So I don't know if you guys lost us for a second there. Jean-Luc did a technical difficulty.
Well, no, because she chatted us in a group chat, so I just went to that call, not thinking you were in a group. I thought it was a single chat.
So anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the realization I had. So yeah, so don't forget that you need to remember where you came from. If you're on your journey, you've lost 20 pounds, you've lost 30 pounds, then you've lost that already and you're better off than you were before. So if you're still trying to get further, or if even you lost 60 and you gained 20, remember when you were that full 60 before, and remember that time.
So guess who we have with us today?
Sebastiana.
We have Sebastiana.
Yeah.
Hi.
I know you've had a stressful week. You were talking earlier this week.
So Nick was saying how you had a stressful week this week. Tell us how.
Sebastian, the best way for you to hear us is to mute your viewing one, and then you'll be able to chat with us. It's a lot easier.
Okay, I'm watching you guys and I'm watching my phone.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird here for me.
Yeah. So mute.
Yeah, this week's been kind of stressful.
Yeah.
With working, because I still go into the office, so it's been hard. I'm at home with my dad. My mom was with my sister because she had a baby a week ago today, and I guess things have just been building up with that and just the stress of it all.
Yeah.
I just felt really, really stressed out this week, but I did go down 1.8 pounds.
Woo!
So I was a little surprised by it because, I've been a little off over the week, but not what I would normally be, what I used to be a long time ago.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. That's the thing. I think we forget about. We're so hard on ourselves, but we forget about where we were before.
Why is it that we can't celebrate what we've already accomplished multiple times?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is it that once we've achieved something, we can only celebrate it once, it's done.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do it again. But we do it every year with our birthday as we get older. How does that make sense? So why can't we celebrate our 5 pounds again, our 10 pounds again? Even though it's been years or months that we've done it, let's look back at those and celebrate those milestones more often.
Yeah. So I know that by the end of the week you were saying you were a bit better. You fixed your printer issues. I remember you were telling me about you MacGyvered it all together and.
Yes, I finally got that all together yesterday. We were let out early actually yesterday, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's awesome.
So I went and did a bit of banking for my dad, and then I came home and just kind of sat down, actually went on YouTube, looked up a video again, to watch it to see if I could get a little bit more explanation.
Yeah.
And ultimately I found that there was a bit of packaging that was left in the tray and didn't even realize, a piece of cardboard. And that's what threw off everything, that I couldn't get it going. And then once I got that out, loaded it, and then I got everything configured and ready to go. So I can actually work from home as of Monday. It'll be alternating days, but I can start working from home.
That's
now.
good.
Awesome.
And anybody out there, because I know Kim was saying she has to go in. So if any of you fans or peeps that are watching right now, if any of you are essential workers,
I'll talk to you guys
you
later.
guys have to go. You guys have to go go to the office, go into your place of work. We salute you guys. We're lucky we get to work from home. Our jobs allow it. But everybody out there who's on the front line, just thank you, nurses, especially nurses, doctors, because they're dealing with even more so than the rest of us. And we actually saw a few people in the medical field during our workshops today, and they were talking about how they've been struggling because of what's going on. So if any of you are watching out there, I think everybody in the entire group here, if you guys can just throw some love for all the medical professionals out there on Facebook and Instagram, and
anyone
YouTube.
who is considered an essential service that still has to go into work, they absolutely need this love. They need the support more than ever right now. Yeah. And look who else we have with us today.
Kim.
Hello, Kim. We've seen you twice today now. We've had a few stalkers in some of these workshops, and we love it. No, we shouldn't say stalkers. Peeps. We've had some peeps.
Well, you're not the only one. We had
God.
Sue Jones followed us to 3 workshops. Yeah. It was so much fun. She would show like, oh, Sue's here again.
And then she kept telling everybody where she was from, and I was like, oh, hi, Sue. She's like, hello.
Okay, so guys, this is something that we really encourage. Sorry, Ken, I'll come right back to you, but we really encourage because you just
How
really
rude.
Sorry. Visit other workshops. do not stick only to your, of course, visit your own workshops, but you guys have the opportunity right now, the chance to attend workshops across the country. If it's 10 p.m. and you want to talk to someone, there's 7 p.m. workshops in British Columbia that you can join. There's some that are at noon, there's some at 3 p.m. So you guys have so many options. Take the opportunity to use that right now.
And again, this thank that we were giving is to anybody that still has to go into any office.
Yes.
Anybody who is still having to go physically to work and is unable to work from home. So, my darling friend, and I'm talking to you over here. Oh, there are my nostrils, sorry. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. So how was your week this week?
It was a bit trying. I want to put it out there right now. I apologize for venting on the Facebook page. I shouldn't have done that. But I've been having to deal with the public every day, and we've closed our storefront to the general public, and it kind of got to me.
I vented too,
First
so
things
it's okay.
first, it's okay to vent, as long as you're not, like,
Physically attacking someone.
yeah.
You know, or verbally attacking a person.
You're venting because it's your personal life and you needed to, you needed to
And
do that.
I ranted too this week. I ranted about same thing about what's going on right now. So it's not just like about the whole weekly workshops. I had my old rant last week too. So you know you're allowed to have those moments.
Yeah, and it culminated into yesterday. I was so hoping to join you guys for the body class yesterday, but I just couldn't. The stress got to me, and I think with just everything going on, that was my major migraine day, so I had a down day. But I do plan on joining you guys again this week coming, because I thoroughly enjoyed them. I also want to put it out there, I'm going to reiterate what Nick said, catch as many meetings as you can. I've caught 4 so far. One with you guys, which was actually, no, I didn't know you were coming on until it was yesterday afternoon when I saw Nick post his schedule. So it was like, oh, yay, they're going to be there.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, and I also want to mention something to you guys. You guys had me have an aha moment today when you guys were chatting in that meeting. You made me remember, because you guys were commenting about how you guys like to snack and that you orient your life around that and the program. And it reminded me that that's what I was doing when I first started doing the Weight Watchers. I oriented the program around it. That's how I lost my 45. And I've kind of stopped doing that. So now it's making me get back into there, because that's what I've been doing. What I was doing was eating mostly 0-point foods all week. And then if I had a bad day like I would have yesterday, it would have been fine because of all the 0-point foods I was eating. And then, orienting it to the bad days.
Yeah.
So this is going to be my year. I'm going to get back into it because I've been maintaining for a year.
And Kim, you know what? Even if you're still always here. So I think that's the thing that a lot of people keep saying, like, I want to start back off now. I want to do this now. You're never left.
No,
You're still here.
True.
And so it's like we keep thinking that we're such bad people because we had a year where we didn't really work as hard on the program, or a month that we did whatever we wanted. We had a week where we ate everything we wanted on a vacation. Why does that destroy everything that we've done?
And I want to actually, Jamie just put up a great thing here. Thank you so much for letting us call in, Kim.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You're so welcome.
And someone
Love
on Facebook asked a question about, can you join virtual workshops if you're online only? Yes, you can. So look for them on your look for those the Facebook on
groups.
Connect. Look
Yeah.
for your groups, and if you're an online member, you can join virtual workshops.
So I want to get back to Jamie over here. Jenny Weave said, I wish the workshops could be done by category. So like single moms, nurses, so each category could have a workshop, each domain. So what I'm going to challenge you, why don't you create yourself a moms WW group and do a Zoom chat with everybody?
Yeah.
Get a bunch of moms that you know, put it out on our page, on our group, and say, I'd like to have a chat. Kim Amiat, who we just spoke to, said, I'd like to have coffee with people on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Who wants to join? Do the same thing for moms. I think that would be a great idea for anybody who wants to get together that has the commonality of a certain thing. And I totally understand the whole mom situation because your lives are very different, having children, having multiple schedules.
We are lucky that it's just the two of us here. We don't have to deal we have to say we are very busy because we're doing all this instead. Like we replaced our free time with doing being online with you guys.
Yeah.
We're literally online constantly right now, and that's what we've replaced our time. So you guys have children now. You have to entertain as well as doing your jobs. So
and Folgers actually said Cat and Nat too. Cat and Nat are really good people. They're on WW too. They're ambassadors, and they're both moms.
Yeah.
Their content is hilarious as well.
It's a little more.
It's a little bit more risque than
our content.
You'd think the WW games would be risque, but no. But they're hilarious and they're great to follow. They have a lot of good content. They're very funny. They're very down to earth about their journey as well, which is really cool.
Sorry for joining late. That's okay. So another thing that we wanted to talk about. So today's workshop was about.
If anybody else, I didn't get a message. So if anybody else wants to chat with us, please send Nick
a message.
Yeah, I can't talk right now.
So another thing that we talked about during the workshop today was about setting routine. So we are very big about setting a routine. We talked about it all morning where we this week forced ourselves to work out at 6, like we said earlier. We placed it on our calendar because we knew we had to do it every day. Another thing that we forced ourselves to is we wake up early every day. We wake up to get up for work. Back in the day when we would work from home, we would get up usually right before it was time to work. We get up if we had to work at 8, we would get up at like 7:50, and that would be perfect enough time. Now we're actually taking time to get up and get ready. We're brushing our teeth. We're taking a shower. We're pretending we're actually going to work. And the tip that we heard in one of the workshops.
Yeah, one of the workshops I heard today, which is a great tip. So in the morning when you're getting ready to go to work,
You're in group again.
that's because they messaged me there.
No, just don't call them again.
No, I'm not. They didn't want to. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So what ends up happening? One of the workshops, one of the tips was when you get showered and you can put your garb on to go to work. If you're a person that wears earrings, put earrings on. If you're a person that wears makeup, put makeup on. I know that sounds silly, but these little tidbits of things that you do to keep your routine is great. Put your coat on, zip it up. If you live in a house, walk outside and walk around your house 4 times. Then walk back in the door, and when you walk into that door after those 4 times, you are now in your office. You are no longer in your house. So you have to treat that space as if it was your work environment.
Say when you commuted to work.
You commuted to work.
Yeah.
And I know these are silly mind games, but as human beings, it really does help.
Well, our lives are the same. Like, we have a schedule now. Every day we wake up, we don't have breakfast right now because at home it's not something we do, but our lunches tend to be bigger right now than we do when we have lunches when we're at work. But we've planned for that. And then when we get to dinner, we usually prepare our dinner between 4 and 5 because we finish work at 4. Gives us 1 hour to prep dinner, and then after that we come on and exercise with you guys till 7, and then we actually finish dinner and we eat, and then we go to bed at 9, 10, 11, depending on the night. So we've established a routine now, and we want to keep going to routine. We want to work out every day, and so you guys are helping us keep accountable, just like we're helping you guys keep accountable. It's creating that relationship with that community that you...
Exactly. It's creating that relationship with the community that you've already established a relationship with. And again, we're going to emphasize the fact that this is it's physical distancing.
Yes.
We are not social distancing ourselves from anybody.
No, we're actually trying to be social more than ever.
Yes.
Right now
you need it.
That's why we're on that's why we're live every day, guys. There's a reason behind this madness. We know ourselves. We know that if we were to eliminate all contact with the outside world, we would fall back into bad patterns. We would eat. We would not work out. By coming on every day, we are forcing ourselves to be accountable. And so if you need something to make yourself accountable, put it out there. Post somewhere saying, to this week I'm going to do this, and I will post every day that I am actually doing it, so that you can have that accountability, and it'll help you out because you'll know that, oh, you know what, I said I would do it, and they're now all checking for me if I'm doing it or not. And that's a trick to help you out, get through this time, because I think, guys, we're going to be here for a few weeks, even months. I'm not thinking this is going to be a quick thing. We're going to be isolated for a while, so you might as well figure out your routine now. You don't want to get to June and figure out a routine then and waste all these 3 months not having figured out what you want to do to keep on this journey that you're on right now. And you don't want to destroy everything you've done, so try to find the best ways and the best tricks that work for you to get you to get through these next few weeks or months. Who do you call that?
Calling Matilda, who we're in her workshop today.
Which one was that again?
I want to say it was like an East Coast one. Hi, Matilda.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fantastic. So you're gonna see. We're putting it this way so everybody sees who we're speaking to.
Hi, Matilda.
So Matilda, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Coquitlam, BC.
From BC.
So we saw you at the Langley meeting, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes, it was a Langley meeting.
It was so awesome seeing you at that meeting this morning. It was so cool. It's so funny because I recognized your name right away. I was like, oh my god, that's Matilda. I can't believe it.
It's so funny because when we see you guys, we see you guys all the time, right? We see what you look like in little pictures like this. So,
but no one ever moves.
No one moves. It's stagnant little pictures. So when we actually see you face to face or on an actual screen, it's like, oh, okay. Now we get to start associating what a face looks like.
So how are you doing right now, Matilda? How's your journey going for the last little bit?
It's been good.
What's your situation like right now? Are you working from home? Are you physically going to work still?
Going to work.
I'm home.
You are home?
Okay.
My husband is working because he's an elevator mechanic.
Wow.
So he's out there that has to maintain the elevators. So it's kind of hard because every morning I wake up and he comes and says goodbye, and I say goodbye, I love you, keep safe. And it's kind of nervous, to have him out there, and I think of him every day. And of course the other hardest part for me, and I'm sure Nick, and you've heard me say many times, I have family in Italy that are having a really
rough time. No, we get it. Like it's okay to cry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We can only imagine what that's like, what that feels like.
Yeah.
I've tried calling them this morning. I've tried for the last couple of times, and I haven't gotten a hold of them. So I don't know what's going on. It's just really hard because I have aunts, uncles, cousins. I have my uncle that's a doctor, and he says it comes down to a decision of, do we save the young or do we save the old?
Yeah.
And that's what, and that's what that's why I think a lot of people don't seem to understand here. If you're going outside and you're still getting together with people, you don't have symptoms, you could be passing it on to someone else who then doesn't know they have it, and then they could be going home. There's a story we talked about last week, a family who had dinner. The entire family had dinner in New Jersey, and then by the next weekend, 4 of them had died because of that dinner, because one person didn't show symptoms. And so it's being selfish to go out there and doing these group events right now. Of course you might not get it, you might not have any issues, but it's other people might get issues from it.
So that's why a huge part of that message that was left on our video, we did not take offense to it or was not upset about it. It was someone out of pure concern for others, which makes a huge difference. And again, being careful with how we speak to everybody, right?
And I think everybody right now, every time you hear a location where you know people, like right now, like for you, it's Italy, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of people out there's people that probably have family in the United States, in New York City, or people have family in Iran, or people have family in, for me, it's Quebec right now. Like I have my entire family is from Quebec, and they're all older. And so now that the numbers are going up there, I'm worried about my family.
I'm thinking about it myself. My mom's in Windsor.
Detroit right now is a hot spot.
Very big hot spot.
And it's right across from Windsor. So I think all of us have the same worries. So I think you know what, Matilda, you're having empathy from all of us.
Yes.
Like I think
we're all on your side here. We're all
sending you the vibes. Like we're
positive
all sending
vibes.
I have to say, following you and listening to you has made me just like, I have no words.
Aww.
I have no words to say how much I love both of you. I have not met you, but I follow you. I tell my husband all the time, I'm going to see the boys. It's like, okay. I just love you both.
Oh, thank you so much.
Inspiring.
Thank you very much, Matilda. Thank you. Thanks for letting us invade your privacy again.
Thank you.
And lots of love, okay?
Yes, lots of love.
Bye, everybody. Be safe.
Virtual hug. So and that's the thing right now. This situation is unprecedented. None of us have gone through this before. Like Jean-Luc was saying to a few workshops, his mom doesn't even remember going through this, and his mom's in her 80s. So that means none of us have experienced anything like this before. It's going to be stressful. We're going to have moments. I even have moments where I break down and start crying. I don't even show him sometimes. Sometimes I cry on my own.
Oh, I know he is. I can hear him.
Because I don't want him, well, I try to hide as much as I can. But I start crying because I can't take the thought of all what people are going through. And so it's not going to be easy, but you know what? That's why we're creating this kind of family we're trying to create here right now. Trying to keep ourselves upbeat and keep you upbeat as much as we can the entire time.
We We have Susan Elt with a special guest on her lap. It's a kitty.
What's his or her name?
Hi guys.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Oh, fed up and years at this point.
Yeah. So, Susan, where are we calling you? Where are you from?
Originally I'm from England.
Okay.
I'm in Whitby.
Whitby.
Oh,
Excellent,
cool.
excellent. So, how have you been coping with everything been going on?
Good days and bad days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's one thing to want to be on your own, it's another being forced
Yes.
Yes.
on your own.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can relate to that. Now, I can't relate to that personally because Nick and I are always together, but talking to my mom,
His mom.
who you all know broke her hip and then now has been was in isolation almost
Since
January because she's been in the hospital, and then now she's stuck. She's finally able to go outside and walk with her walker, and now can't.
And then her friends that used to come visit can't anymore.
They don't want her, like, she's like, I don't want anybody in my apartment right now. So
Yeah.
it's completely understandable where the fact that when you no longer have that choice,
Yeah.
it's like we've removed our decision making,
Yeah.
you know? Like the best decision we have to make is to stay home, unfortunately, which is not always fun. At least you have a cute kitty.
I do. Well, I have 3 cute kitties actually. But my neighbor and I were good friends. We've been friends for many, many years. We actually sat outside. She was on her porch. I was on my porch, and we had a glass of wine together last night. So
Awesome.
that was at least something, where we're out of the house and giving our families a break from it.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
If you can, in a place where you can distance yourself, go for a walk.
and do a virtual walk if you have enough data.
Yeah.
Bring someone on your phone with you and walk around.
Yeah.
If you have data in your backyard, go sit in your backyard with a FaceTime.
Yeah.
Again, not totally emphasizing this whole physical distancing and not social distancing. Can you imagine if we would have been in this situation
10 years
5
ago.
to 10 years ago, if
Without
we wouldn't
all
have
of this?
all this connectivity, and as much as it is a hindrance on our everyday life,
But at least we can have like this
we have
chat
this,
right
and this is something that I think we all need. We will never take for granted what it's like to shake somebody's hand in the
now. Or
future.
giving someone a hug.
Yes.
Or being in a group.
We
setting.
might be a little bit more apprehensive in doing it from now on, unfortunately. But look what this is doing, as much as, again, trying to pull out some positive behind all
Making
this.
lemonade out of lemons.
Look at what it's doing to Mother Earth right now. The sadness of losing people, I never think there's no comparison, but Mother Earth there's less pollution going on right now
There's
because of
pictures
this.
from the United States, from China, from Europe, how the pollution in the air is dissipating. It's lessened in the last little while. There's fish in Venice again because
Yeah.
no one's using the water.
Dolphins are appearing on the coasts of Italy, and it's absolutely insane. So
As Julie A says, they did a happy hour with their neighbors from their driveway.
that's fantastic. My cousin actually wanted to see her grandchildren, and they drove to their grandchildren's house. They sat 6 feet apart in the driveway in outdoor chairs, and this was in northern Ontario in Sudbury. So they really wanted to see their grandchildren. Yeah, cold, very
There's so
cold.
much snow in that picture. I wanted to I'm like, thank God I don't live there anymore. I grew
Very
up
cool.
in Sudbury, Ontario, and that's great for you who live there and love it. But the snow was just too much. The snow was just too much up there.
And so someone was talking about this whole 10 pounds, and I think it was Christine, her name was, and Kim said, yeah, change your word
Christina.
from Christina, change it to maintenance. I think Christina too is, maybe you might have missed this earlier when we said this. Think of what you've already lost. Think of what you already shed. Go back and celebrate those milestones and stop focusing on just the 10 that you've lost,
And-
that you want to lose.
No, she's lost 10. She's been stuck lately. So
Oh,
what she's
okay,
saying
I
is that-
misunderstood what
so
she said.
You
She
made
said
it 10. You're
her
still
last
better
10.
off than you were before.
Yeah.
And it happens. Sometimes you will get stuck at a certain weight for a long time. I've been trying to lose my last 10 pounds for over a year now. It happens, but I don't give up. I know that if I don't follow what I'm doing now, I'll regain some of the weight I've lost, and then how better off will I be by doing that? So I just keep following the program. Sometimes I'll start losing weight quickly, sometimes I won't, and that's okay. It happens, and then sometimes I'll regain weight because I have an event I'm going on a cruise. But that's life. Life happens that way. Your body will fluctuate.
And right now, our lives are in
Crazy.
Our bodies are kind of reacting to the
If you
change.
think about it, humans are made fight or
Fight or flight.
So right now, we're all cooped up inside our homes and our condos, where our brains are basically saying, I need to survive. That's why everybody's panic buying. That's why people are so stressed. That's why we're overeating. We're all feeling these emotions that are causing us to do this. So it's going to be very hard right now. And so if you are okay, if you can get through this and create your routine and you can actually maintain your weight or even lose or gain a little bit amount, you're still doing better off than back in the day where you had no plan, where you were eating whatever you wanted, every bag of chip, every junk food, everything you wanted was in the house and you were eating constantly. You're still being more mindful. So you have to think of the positives. Even if you've been at that 10 pounds for a long time, you're still doing better than you were doing before.
Right. And it's that whole idea of we cannot control things that are going around outside of our own homes right now. We only have control of what's in our reach at this point in time. So put things out of your reach. If you did buy extra food and you have that, put it in your garage if you live in a house, or put it in your storage unit if you live in a condo.
I always love Heather's from Britain. She put it in a container and put it at the top of her closet.
That she needed to get a step ladder.
She needed a step ladder. So if she wanted those chips, you really have to work for them. So if you still want those in your house, do that. We actually have no junk food in our house. We've only bought snacks we have snacks. We have lots of bags of popcorners. We have tons of crackers. We have so much stuff in there, but we're still tracking. We're not eating them. We're actually good enough not to overindulge on them. If we get hungrier at the end of the night, we go to fruit. We go to 0 point items. We made crustless Jello pie. So we plan for it, and like we said earlier, like Kim was saying on the call earlier, we plan for our snacks. We know at night we want a lot of snacks, so we eat less during the day, and we have all our weeklies today. So I'm snacking a lot today. I'll be eating a ton.
One thing too is always remember that you're always a hop, skip, and a jump away from your next workshop.
Yeah.
If you need to go to another workshop, you have a multitude of workshops to go to.
Guys, we went to 10 different workshops today.
Yeah.
And the differences of conversations and the differences of tips we got from all 10 different workshops was insane.
Oh my good, 5 Ds.
Your 5 Ds.
My 5
when
Ds.
when you have a certain when you have a food that you.
When you have a food craving and you want to crave something, I have a picture of it and I know it'll be in here, so I'm going in here because it's worth knowing. The 5 Ds. I want someone. So the 5 Ds: delay, distract, drink water, deep breathing, and discuss. Yeah. So when you want a snack and you're craving for something, delay it. Do not grab that snack right away. Put it off to the side. Grab it and put it off to the side. Distract yourself. Go do something else. Don't go eat that snack right away. Do something else. Drink a glass of water as soon as you feel that urge to want to eat something. Drink a glass of water. The next one is take a deep breath and do some deep breathing. Don't like really meditate about it, and then go reach out to someone who is going to understand where your craving is coming for.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. A lady's example, one of the members' example was she went to a drive-thru at Tim Hortons and bought something for, I think it was her husband or somebody, and then bought something for herself. And she's like, I did not even eat it in the car, so she delayed it. She distracted herself because she was driving home. She had water, so she drank her water. She was breathing on her way home, and then when she got home, she took a bite of that food, and then went, I don't want this anymore, and threw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Just insane what you can do to yourself by thinking, putting different thoughts in your brain.
Now, that might not
it's not gonna always work.
But you know what? Sometimes these are tricks you can use to help you in these situations.
Yeah.
And like we say, guys, we are just as bad as any other member. We have bad moments. We have moments where we can't control our eating, where we eat there's no tomorrow. We binge.
Where we sneak food.
We
ate a jar of peanut butter last week. We bought one, and it was in the stockpile, and we took it out
buying another one
and ate the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, no more peanut butter.
I can always eat an apple, though I love apples. Julie A says if you don't. Marianne B was talking about her husband, how he's very stressed because he's worried about getting her sick, and we feel the same way in certain ways because we're worried as our parents. We're worried about his mom getting groceries. My mom, my mom is in her 60s now, so if she's in the target age range, so it worries me. She doesn't understand when she was still going into the office. And
she was finally given access to work from home.
She was saying that she has to because she needs her monitors, and I'm like, Mom, they'll help you get monitors at home, and she doesn't understand that it was stressing us out. It was us that we were stressed out about the fact that she was not, it worries us, and I'm sure everybody's going through that. We're we're all going through that right now.
That's
Every
true.
single one of
I
us.
like Julie said again. When you do have a craving, keep thinking. If I'm willing to eat an apple, that means I'm hungry. I'll eat an apple. But if you're not willing to eat the apple, that means you're really not hungry.
So Jose said she could be my mom. I was born in 1983, so I'm very young. So that's I get that. I get told that a lot, which is okay. I'm
That's
okay
so
with
nice
that.
of you, Rosie.
I am a mama's boy.
That's the thing too, is offering help to those who can't. Even, for example, ourselves. We went to groceries on Friday. It was quite an experience.
Yeah.
We went to the because we had nothing left in the house. We
Well,
had fruit-wise,
and
and we
vegetable-wise.
wanted produce. That's what we wanted more than anything. We tried to get a delivery service, booked till April 14th, I think, for delivery, and then to pick up would have been like a week and a half. So we were like, no, we have to go. So we went in. It was a weird experience. They had plexiglass on the cashiers. There was one line
the
for
cashiers.
all. Well, not on the cashiers,
Front.
but on the actual.
Plexiglass.
They had a plexiglass on the actual. What's the word I'm
I
looking
just have
for?
a
The
vision.
cash.
I can't help you. I can extra
And so.
Okay. Sorry.
Such an assume. So, there was dots on the ground where we had to be split apart. And so when we came home after that, we put our groceries away. We wiped what we possibly could. Everyone's saying, oh, you should be wiping your groceries now and this and that. So again, there's a lot of mixed messages everywhere, and it's really hard to know what to follow. So do your best. Do what you can to be
safe.
Be safe, and I think that's a huge important part.
I think that's where we're going to end the show today.
Happy birthday. Let's sing happy birthday to Julie.
Happy birthday to
Is it
you.
like this weekend right now?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. Okay, well, we'll save happy birthday till next weekend. Then.
Yeah, we'll wish you happy birthday. That's okay, Julie. You know what? Next weekend we're partying. We're gonna be live every day. So whatever date happens, join us live, and we'll have a party with you. We'll just
Julie, don't give up. Hopefully, do they have FaceTime? Do a video party for yourself.
Yeah.
Have us. We'll do a video party. Like, let's do a Julie's 50th birthday bash on Zoom. Set up a Zoom group, and people will join in with you and celebrate your 50th birthday.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're hoping that we helped you guys, bring some joy with what's going on right now in the world. We'll keep doing these workshops. If you guys are enjoying them, please hit the like button. That's how we'll know if you guys are enjoying these or not.
Feels weird calling them a workshop because people think they're WW
They're
workshops.
not.
They're not.
They're just
They're WW gay workshops, which is a little bit
But if you
different.
guys are enjoying us, please hit the like. Please let us know. Comment below because if nobody likes this, then we're not. I'm pretty sure you guys are enjoying this, but I mean anybody on Facebook that's watching us because.
Yes, next weekend. I just read that. Sorry. Thanks.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait till next weekend to sing.
Yeah, so next weekend we will be back. So there's a few things happening tonight.
Yes.
So tonight we're going to be going live at 8 for our dance party. So if you guys want to be part of the dance party, please comment and we'll post the link. If you guys on YouTube, you'll see it on Facebook. Tomorrow we have our live show.
Yes, we have our live
at
show
7.
tomorrow, and our topic is
Smart points.
Smart points.
Yeah, smart points. So,
Smart points.
And we're also going to be doing more workshops tomorrow morning, and then Monday to Friday we're going to be live every day working out again. So thanks so much for joining us.
And just to reiterate, our Monday through Friday workouts, we've been deciding to go on a little earlier. We've been going on at 5 o'clock and doing a high intensity workout for us because we want to get more calories burnt because we're so used to being more active when we're working.
So we're doing 2 classes.
So we're doing 2 classes. And then the 6 o'clock, the 6:15 is with a body with Antonetta, which is a phenomenal
Amazing.
class. I actually sent it to a girl that I went to high school with.
Kim and
Windsor.
Rosie have been doing it.
And
Has anybody else been doing it? Who's watching right now? Have you guys been doing a body? Go ahead.
Yeah, this girl that was doing it in Windsor is not a WW member, but she joined and she's like, guys, I can't thank you enough for introducing me to this class because Antonetta has such she has such a presence that we can't even explain, and she brings everybody in virtually. You just get so enthralled with her movements and her laughter and her personality. I'm too tall.
No, you're not.
And her personality, so she just loved it, and the energy. And the thing is you can intensify the workout as much as you want. If you want to walk, you want to jog it, if you want to add weights, feel free.
And so thank you again for
I feel
joining
like I've been on
us.
camera a lot today.
We have. This has been we've been filmed a lot today, but it's all for you guys. It's all for us too.
It helps us.
It
It
helps
really
us.
does help us a lot.
And guys, I want to also thank you for any comments you guys have been leaving us on any messages, any Facebook group, pages, any posts that we've been doing.
Thanks, Jessica.
Because as much as you guys are struggling through this, we are as well. And so seeing love, and so we're hoping that we give that back to you guys as much as you guys give it to us.
Like, we understand, and I hope you understand too, that as much as we have this positive vibe, we still have that little devil on our shoulder giving us negativity. The thing is we're trying to push him away as much as we can.
Yeah. So see you later tonight. We're gonna dance. Dance the night away.
And we might not dance as much as we did last week because we're in pain, the pain away. My legs are killing me.
Bye, guys.
Where do you find your workouts? We do a lot of things. If you're a Good Life member, Good Life is offering Les Mills classes for free right now, just a few sample classes, which is great. You can also...
Yes, we did, Rosie.
Oh my goodness, last night's RuPaul's Drag Race was amazing. We'll talk about that in 2 seconds. You can also go on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and Google anything. Walk 15,
at home,
walk at home. Body attack, body
there's
step,
Kangoo dance
Zumba.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
There's a body on
do
Facebook.
Yoga.
Yeah.
Even do yoga.
Yeah.
And so, last night's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, they did what was it called again? They did a TV show. They reenacted a TV show called Gay's Anatomy instead of Grey's Anatomy. It was
because we used
priceless.
to watch the show, so it was like, oh my god.
The worst part about it is normally they're doing like a satire comic version.
But it felt like the same
but
thing
it was
as
like,
the show.
I feel like I'm watching Grey's Anatomy because Grey's Anatomy was so
far-fetched.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry for those who are fans. We were until Christina Yang left.
Yeah, when she left, we were done.
Once then, we were like, yep, the show is over. And it's not because the actors, it's just because the stories.
Oh, there's also Zumba online.
Yes,
so
Zumba.
There's a lot of options, guys, and a lot of companies right now are doing a lot of free stuff. So keep looking because you can get some other ways to get some activity.
Planet Fitness apparently has classes every day. Hey, that's fantastic.
And you can watch us too if you guys want to come and join us because we're doing, like we said, 2 classes at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
I actually bought us steps, like a stepper from Amazon, and they just got here the other day, so we've been actually able to do
Julie
step
says
classes.
Peloton has free 90 days on their app.
Wow.
So look out there, guys. There's a lot of free stuff right now because of what's going on. A lot of companies are allowing other people to use their products differently because. And I'll say this, kudos to all these companies for doing this, because even WW right now, we've heard that they're even helping some members, so if you're having issues financially, call into the 1-800 number and they might be able to help you out in case you're having issues with your membership. Especially because of all of us, there's a lot of people losing their jobs
People
right
are
now,
losing their jobs, people are being laid off,
and we feel for all of you out there. If you feel
support your local restaurants right now. You can't, if you don't want to do takeout, just buy gift certificates. Honestly, buy gift certificates so that way when we are able to go back out again, you can use those. If you can, of course.
Yes, you can. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We have 60 people right now on Facebook. We have about 43. That means 100 people right now just watching us live.
To join a body, just follow us on Facebook, and we usually post when we're the link to her page. Or you could look for a body with Antonetta on Facebook.
So if you go on Facebook, search for ABOTTI, and you'll be able to find it right away.
And then that way, when you can join her Zoom and watch her on the Zoom.
Exactly.
With the hundreds of people that are on Zoom with her.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, Oksana. It's tough right now. It's tough, everybody.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much for joining us, and you guys have a great night. Bye.
Bye, Facebook.